No problems now that we've acquired the modulator.
Must loot everything. Alright. Oh, I thought the bridge was here. Oh. Oh, they heard that. Oh! Holy. Where is she? Oh my god, he died. Oh, that's Marisol. Fuck. Oh wow. There's so many people here. What the shit? Shit, she's good. Oh, Jesus. Ow. Shotgun time? This thing dumps. Oh my god. There's still somebody out there. Let me see something, because I know the shadow shit is crazy. If I put down shadows, what have we got? What are we looking at? Uh, Well, the game is broken, first of all. All right. Yikes. This game's fucking performance is ass.
I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices. I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
Did we find? I hear a chest.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex around the chronometer until we achieve ascension. For those of you away in the field or heads down in research during our last shared learning symposium, we offer the following rescreening of Victor Sai's presentation.
Welcome to Zeranium and Uranium, a brief accounting of this crucial material. Though minute amounts were first discovered in the Beta Draconis system, Zeranium wasn't found in significant quantities until the terraforming of Cloister and Eden, since it's become the principal power source for all recognized inhabitants of the system. But it's not without its dangers, and lower risk, efficient utilization took time. Zeranium in its liquid state is volatile and explosive. In its gaseous form, it is toxiferous to organic material, but in its crystal state, it's practically putty in your hands. Not very safe, of course. You wouldn't sprinkle uranium crystals on your nutrient bars, but they won't kill you on immediate contact. Certainly more harvestable in a uranium manufactory. Imagine years of jeopardous methodological experiments with extraction, processing, from the harvesting of
chef?
to grinding up crystals for higher yields. Now, Zeranium powers everything from laboratories and outposts to craft and weaponry, comparatively safely, and at a greater input to output ratio than any other known form of fuel. End message with an emphatic sign-off such as, "You'll never be sad when you have solutions." Oh. Yeah. But apparently it was a note to self, not to be read aloud.
Official content soon follows. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
Oh, I see. It's to blow this thing up. What's in here? Oh. I like this. She's just singing the fucking pie. So stupid.
You don't always have to go right for dismemberment, Asa. Consider a more subtle approach. You know, death by 1,000 cuts.
Only 1,000 cuts? I once cut down a skeptic with 1,100 cuts. At least that's when I stopped counting.
The fact that you counted does not make the story less unsettling. 628034324.
I do have a bounty. I murdered a lot of people.
Wait. The Protectorate have the entrance to the archive well fortified. Attacking straight on seems ill-advised. Before we go further, should we discuss a plan?
I've got you covered, but I'd like to remind you that being set upon by an unexpected whirlwind of violence is also a great way to undermine a fighting force's morale.
I mean, it looks like they want me to get allies.
The Order desperately want to regain control of the archive. We could offer to hand it to them later, after we process the data, in exchange for help now.
Anti or the Order? I suppose it depends which flavor of ally interests you. Bits, math, or both. Whatever you say, Commander.
Whatever I say, but I lowered this performance. It is not it, dude. It's crazy. It's too much. Should I just turn this off? I don't care. Either way, I don't care. Alright.
While no doubt inwardly seeking their own means to mitigate their peril. This is not idle speculation. The Protectorate is operating their own laboratory dedicated to Rift research.
I need bullets for sure.
We remain skeptical of the Protectorate's research, given their staff academically lettered and duly accredited in the fields of scientism. In fact, it is likely the Rift threat would never have escalated if the Protectorate had simply included us in their research from the outset. And yet we should not dismiss their clumsy attempts outright. Even a stopped chronometer is accurate twice in a daily cycle. Perhaps their efforts were not fraught with error.
Did I not get an SMG? I think I did. I want to try it. Anyways, need. What do I need for mini rockets?
The Outlier's next steps bear close scrutiny. A rift stabilizing device would be most valuable in solving the universal equation. In the interim, you may reliably rely on these airwaves to deliver relevant and well-sourced information about the rift situation.
In closing, a potentially incongruent word.
Should I just start fucking firing rockets, man? I bet I could.
Continuing as predetermined. Next up, well, the seers among you already know.
Gloop. What's Gloop? It's the only one that's blue. So is that good? So does this go away? Your armor gets a temporary bonus. Oh, cool. I guess so. Wait, where is it? Oh, yeah, it's the only one that's blue. Oh yeah, this one.
Can you give me an example that is true? Of course.
12 for each heavy round. God damn.
An isosceles right triangle. The smaller sides are measured both as one. The length of the longest side then cannot fully be expressed by anyone. They're irrational, 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 irrational. The remainder is rational. Are there any numbers you can name us? Are there any numbers that are famous? Horatio Noel's golden. It is written
Oh, she has an upgrade.
letter 5 from the Fibonacci set beholden, second only to the number known as pi.
Sure, let's have her do fire.
It's a worldwide phenomenon.
Sure, and protect against fire. Why not?
All when you need it. Don't confuse it with its unending. It's a number you cannot read it. They're irrational, 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 irrational.
I have so many fucking guns. Holy shit, man.
What's a number that has no ending? A number that we call trifecta. All mathematics man named Browner. His work was that of genius and astounding. His number you see as a lowercase e. Because you seem to think he's corresponding. They're irrational, 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 irrational. The remainder is rational.
Burst SMG? I've never seen that one.
Numbers are so monumental. They're also known as transcendental. They're irrational, 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 irrational. The remainder is rational. They're irrational, 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 irrational. The remainder is rational.
You were just listening to next week's #1
I'm looking for the
Warning,
rocket
the following song mentions some actions that
pistol.
are
Oh, I don't have
immoral.
mods for this.
Something
Alright,
your
so the other one I
actions
have
should never be.
is. What was I looking for? Shit. I need to sell some shit.
Spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the purple berry parasite. OA archive transcription number 3918-4.
Oh, machine. Yeah,
begins
this.
here.
Advanced mag.
Hello. For the record, my name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today I would like to talk about irresponsible spread of the purple berry parasite by Auntie's Choice.
Can I make anything with a
and its
rocket?
numerous subsidiaries
Weapon mods.
And former supernumerary, although that's a different lecture.
No.
The spread of this parasite included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths, until basic preventative measures were put in place after illness-related costs exceeded corporate profits. As is usual for Auntie's Choice. The purple berry parasite infects nearly 100% of all purple berry bushes, both in the wild, on corporate farms, and even in our hydroponic collectives. Originally discovered on a single colony world, the purple berry plant was subsequently spread throughout the colonies due to Auntie's Choice's poorly regulated intercept. Well, actually, it was due to Spacer's Choice, which somehow merged with another company to become Auntie's Choice. Honestly, these corporate interactions make little sense to me, as they mostly amount to relabeling assets and changing letterhead and mascot cartoons. So I will just refer to them as Auntie's Choice going forward. Some of my more...
Professor Ostergaard making a mess of things again?
It's not just a good idea.
The purple berry plant was at first thought to be poisonous.
I went really ham with that one.
Corporate defector to the protector before
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Belated testing by Auntie's Choice's unlettered scientists showed that the berries were not poisonous at all. Instead, they were infected with a microscopic parasite, the purpleberry parasite, or PBP, as it is colloquially called in Auntie's Choice's records. More specifically, the PBP eggs are found in every berry of an infected plant, where these eggs have been subdermally injected by the second stage of the parasite. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Seems like
Until infected berry is eaten while intact, these berries are exposed to the host mantles, which then proceed to feed on the host directly, ingesting tissue and blood along the entire intestinal tract. These worms are eventually expelled when they reach a size of approximately 2 centimeters in length, and they then seek out nearby purpleberry plants to lay eggs in the ripening purpleberries. And I should add that the plants are well fertilized in this entire process. Also, as the expelled contents contain undigested purpleberry seeds, the distribution of the plants helping infected purpleberry plants spread farther and grow better than uninfected ones. Perhaps
Jesus, that was loud. Why are you so loud?
labeled this case of symbiosis, given how both the purpleberry plants
Resorting to violence. Fortificator is charged. Check your scopes for conduct analysis.
initial classification. It's a wonder the anti-choice scientists managed to ascertain.
That was
any such
insane.
After some additional casualties, plotting Auntie's Choice field.
Oh, this is the secret way to get here. I definitely just didn't do that. Oh, yeah, I could have done that.
To any large amount. But human colonists were not so fortunate. The PBP worms disrupted the human internal biome to such a degree that the eventual correspondingly large immune response leads to violently explosive diarrhea, resulting in the expelling
What are
of
we
the
talking
worms,
about?
the berries, and most of the person's gastrointestinal tract. Human casualty rates were close to 100%, even when reluctantly given medical attention by anti-choice doctors, who were more concerned with upselling unnecessary procedures or prescribing expensive treatments such as their antibiotics, a topical cream that offers no benefit to the dying patient except possibly smoothing away stubborn wrinkles, according to prominent literature. However, given the purpleberry's non-zero nutritional value and low growing costs, inpatient anti-choice administration officials directed their labs to find ways to remove the parasite from the berry. A variety of methods were tested and found effective, but they were all time-consuming and wasteful of the edible portion of the purpleberries. These methods were deemed non-cost-effective and rejected out of hand. Eventually, the answer was found not in a lab, but in a test. Specifically, a history test on saltuna, a crossbreed of 2 different earth fish species called salmon and tuna, was found that contained a reference to anisakid nematodes, or salmon worms, with an estimated 70 to 90% of all salmon being infected by these parasites. More importantly, the text contained the solution to eradicating these parasites: freezing.
Branded on a hostile planet, day 35. Brought to you by the frigid cold and voracious wildlife. Starring noted self-taught survival expert, myself, Hoyt
The
Shermer.
remaining parasite eggs were not
Oh.
removed, a method that was
Not sure how you managed to approach unnoticed. Could be I'd grown so attuned to my surroundings, I became one with the wood and fire and the earth. Were you left behind by your unit too?
egg remains were simply
Are you in need of some hard-fought knowledge about how to fend for yourself?
of their consumers.
Must say,
So
I've become quite the expert. Why, after only just 2 weeks on my own, I ascertained how to pry open a rations tin unaided. Did you know there's a little opener key attached? It's all going in my manuscript.
consumers especially purchase a large variety of purpleberry-themed foods
So glad you asked. I've recently evolved into a rugged, self-sufficient individual, fully accustomed to life in these caves, living raw and pure like our primitive, lice-ridden ancestors. Why, just the other day, I reinvented fire. I found a little doohickey I've named a light starter. You simply push a button, and flame comes out.
OA Archive transcription number 3918-4 ends here.
Yes, indeed. I know this cave and several of the adjoining hallways like, well, someone who'd scoured every inch for the barest sustenance.
Space on our primary band. This is Grand Plan Wireless. The inform-
You might call in reinforcements if the Spirton lift controls were working. I happen to have its missing components in my possession. I might be convinced to part with them for a small favor. Some key legwork for a mighty hunter. Me, I'm fixing to take down one of the local ursopods. A few sprat corpses would be helpful as bait. Gather some, and we'll make a trade.
I have a mess. I do have a mess of death sprats.
Finally, give it here.
Is this guy gonna die? Trying to do this? I gotta follow this guy. Oh, he's eating them. What?
I was forced to eat sprat when stranded once myself, though I demonstrated considerable less zeal.
Sorry you had to see that. The parcels of victuals my neighbor sends over the tube have fallen off recently. Barely eaten for days. Sent me over a bunch of recordings, along with victuals. Offered some sound, if harshly put, advice. Looked out for me like no one's ever. Never even seen him face to face. I do so hope he's all right. Anyhow, suppose we had a deal. Here, I wrenched these parts free out of the Spirton lift controls. Just jam them back in there and kick it once or twice. Should work fine. Drop back in again sometime, will you? Occasionally, I do get a little starved for company.
All right, bud.
And now, additional data and
Name's Hoyt, right?
alternative facilities.
I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Grapples lately. Intricate courtship rituals, coordinated group efforts, all about thermal transfer. When my unit was first stationed down here, I kept making excuses to sneak off and observe them. Product research, I said. Very hush-hush. Eventually gave my lieutenant a field promotion and ordered them all away. Been living off the land here like the Grapples ever since. Their unfertilized roe actually makes for some good eating. Included some with this message. Yep.
His answer was the expected one. But I can already hear the obtuse listener bleating, with their faces contorted into a rictus of ignorance. Wouldn't the average color be dark white or simply a shade of gray? No.
Huh?
No, it would not. The answer is rooted in the science of how hot objects absorb and emit light, which answers the ancillary
What did he give me?
of why there are no green stars. To understand
Oh.
this, you must understand the basics of thermal divarication emission. The typical piece of non-heated matter absorbs most electromagnetic radiation that falls upon it, including light, infrared, and radio emissions. And a matter of
Is this the one where he talks about the green sun? Like, it's why are we talking about green
the visible part
sun, bro?
is its color. However, most stellar particles generate strong
For like
radiation
3 minutes.
absorbed, so they can
Hostilities are afoot. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Fucking chain! I'm a shaman, Chris!
based on its temperature and composition. Stellar composition determines what what portion of infrared and not visible to us without proper interpretation, which I did not describe. As the stellar body's temperature increases, its emitted light shifts up into visible light, through red, into orange, then yellow, then white. Even rare blue stars exist. These are the hottest stars, emitting mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light. So why are there no green stars, you wonder? I would think the listeners could easily draw this trivial conclusion for themselves, but if I must. It's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. There is no evidence regarding stellar composition that emits solely packets of green light. In fact, such a composition alone would constitute evidence for intelligent disappearance.
Always dreamt of coming here.
Let's get back to
Really?
Mr. Otis Gard,
I want these
the
weapons.
stellar photographer. The methodology of the Otis Gard's chronological survey was straightforward.
Ooh, I want that gear.
His astronomical field of view into grids.
What is this?
Then tagged each object in every grid. He ignored empty regions, as black would only dim the color and not change its fundamental hue. The light from every galaxy, star, nebula, and planet was gathered and fed into a central tabulator for computation. The subsequent spectral analysis produced a final answer to within 0.5% of the predicted value. And that result was beige. More specifically, in the cylindrical coordinate model of color space, the hue
Calcaduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
and the value
What was in those rations?
not again. White, the addition of a variety of reds and some blues results in a more beige tone. So go forth, neophytes, and as you study your lesson,
Will this gastric nightmare never cease?
dormitory facility, and exult in the knowledge that beige is also the color of
Just a moment. No need to report me for mental refreshment. Simply a biological maladjustment. Should pass with time. One hopes. Wait, you're one of those from outside, aren't you? Good show, pretending to be an arbiter. Certainly got my attention. I am the Archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the Calcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that.
Is a portmanteau combining calculate and catechus. Caduceus?
I suppose it is part ceremonial item, part computronical key. Grants special access across the archive by transmitting a series of advanced calculations when waived. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in sharing their fate. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you in exchange for granting me safe passage. The archive would then recognize you as its operator. By all rights, I should fight against you to my dying breath for the Protectorate, rather than concede the Calcaduceus, for all it would serve. No. Capitulation I can stomach. Collusion I cannot. I refuse to assist you more.
At least answer a few questions then. No one's left. No one would know.
All right. I am providing you the Calcaduceus. Don't shoot. Here, you are now operator of the archive. Congratulations. Be warned. You may find it a temperamental machine. Some maintenance may be required.
I'm gonna kill him. Poor guy. He's had a rough day.
Is there a Protectorate curativist in the house? I feel rather woogly.
Is he dead?
Calcaduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Authorizing replacement. Greetings, sentient.
to the archive. I am UNIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effectively, that is correct. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement, to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
Is it broken? Did you just break the archive?
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? Perusing contents, anatomizing diversiform particulars, concatenating manifold integrants, cursory assessment complete, and impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate. Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it. But why simply hunk goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates. In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Anti's choice operators. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations.
Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
When active, the archive generates an enormous amount of heat. Normally, it is dispersed by pumping water between the vast ocean below Cloister's exterior and a surface reservoir. I can process the rift data without its repair, but irreparable damage is likely. Yet, with thermal transfer presently idle, a contingent of crapples have made the area a nursery. Drastic changes to heating levels may endanger it.
Who cares about a herd of pea-brained, ill-humored, oversized crustaceans? There are too many as it is.
Our potential allies in the Order would not like that.
Return later to discuss the remaining subsystem work, and soon everything will be running like clockwork.
Have a profitable day! In lieu of my transactional mindset, I've unsealed one of the display cases in the central entranceway. The Seer Cerebellum Protector is now yours.
Sequence largely something to proceeding numbers gives us breath that brings us wonders. Define the recurrent relation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from ladder of RC.
All right, so Spireton. Where's Spireton at? Oh, that was me. Oh, I leveled up. Oh, this is Spireton. Alright, that makes sense. Where's this at? Oh, back there. If I teleport here, I'm gonna fight a lot of people.
Enjoy your time in the garden.
Alright, 20 is the cap. I wonder if I just put points in science. All depends on.
Fibonacci sequence is a sequence in which each numbers sum up the two preceding ones. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 1, 44, and so on and so forth. It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely
So I got Keen Observer, which is whatever. I gotta stand still like an idiot. And then this. I don't really care about that too much. I mean, I should get it, I guess. 20 science. Oh, I see. This fine.
And now, constructually compelling yet categorically veracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus. Attention order acolytes, perfection now exists in sandwich form. Our scienticians have created the perfect BLT sandwich. It is balanced, layered, and tasteful. You may cease your search for complete lunchtime fulfillment, for it has arrived. You are welcome. From the Order of the Ascendant.
I'm not in love with the choices there.
Humorous hot beverage mug text recently observed, scienticians seek safety in numbers and enlightenment. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
I haven't had this proc in a long ass time. And it's hard to know if I'm too weak for it to proc. But I've been able to proc every engineering thing. So I would imagine I'm able to proc all these. Nope.
You bring a cultist into my presence? I hope this isn't a sign you've lost your nerve. Or are you planning on removing the cultists from Newton one at a time, like this one here? I was expecting different results.
Well, then it seems today is your lucky day. The Dawn and Newton have been dealt with. By us. Care to hear all the bloody particulars? Of course. course. How could you think otherwise? That was the best part.
You saw a problem and followed your own methods to solve it. I can admire that. Here's something for your trouble. If you removed Newton's unsightly blemish, I believe you may be trustworthy. I have reason something predicted has come to pass. One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it. I hope your zeal is properly placed. The Protectorate soldiers guarding the crash site are unlikely to let you close, unless something else is made to arrest their attention. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the CAF integration point. Perhaps you might do the same. Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail against your bloody demise.
How about I just kill them? That's been working out. Lately. Not before, but lately, yes. I was getting my shit pushed in. I forgot not to bring the chick in here because they get mad at her. Alright, so... Auntie's Choice is... They're full aggro on me. So I might have to murder a whole town.
We hope you enjoyed that melody, while contemporaneously wishing you did not find its tempo, chord progression,
Where's the planet? Oh, the planet's so dark.
overly distracting.
Avid followers of our
I think I'm going there.
playlists are already aware of which song follows. Interested in receiving our weekly selection of mathematical clues?
No.
Visit your local predictory.
Let us make our way to Paradise Island at once.
This guy wants to do the thing. What's her companion quest? Sentinel? I guess I could get rid of the old lady.
That scum. That miserable scum. To think he would stoop so low as to overthrow the sovereign. I shall not rest until the consul pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated. A protectorate led by the consul is no protectorate at all. They are the outcasts, not I. I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I believe that most will remain loyal to the sovereign, but I will need to deal with those who stray. sincerely doubt this is the end of my thoughts related to the matter, but we've wasted enough time with my ruminating. Let us be off.
Oh, that's right. I can build those now. The rifts. I forgot about doing that. I'm a rift breaker. Joe, rift breakers. I'm done with this guy, for real. Every 3 melee attacks, his hammer's grenade dealing bonus damage in an area. So it's more tanky. We need this because these guys just die so fast.
You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So, if we need to relight our customers, some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon? No, sir. We crack open the roots.
Huh?
That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft-serve Pharaoh pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time to spits. Back to the
Oh! Hell yeah. Shrink Ray. I thought I had more than one quest. Oh, here it is. It's my main quest.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists: advertising. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylos, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards.
You stay out of there! Not again! Wait, are your lamps busted? Don't go near it!
My records show you have an outstanding fine for past offenses. Pay up or face Auntie's justice.
20 25,000? Hello?
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not
Eh,
thematically.
What the hell? Am I just wearing his skin? That is fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm wearing it. Even though this is pretty good. I mean, I have to wear a corpse. 40% energy recharge. We're at 80 on something that's not gold. So that's double. That's not good. I need to get new helmets. 100 and what? 100 and what now? I think 120 is way too high to not wear it. Is it by value? I'm assuming it's. There we go. %85% crit damage is insane. But recharge rate is good. 120? Where is it? 160? Don't I have another one of these? Oh, I have a whole bunch of them here. After successfully killing someone with a sneak attack, become camouflage for 8 seconds. Holy shit. Sounds really good for a sneak build. All these are 160. I've just been wearing this whack ass one just because it has critical exploit, which, to be fair, it is good. I wish I could extract mods. That'll make this game a little bit more interesting. Would it? I feel like that. Maybe not. Oh, I don't have. I keep forgetting that it takes away a helmet spot. That's the reason why. Like that's just a needed thing.
Prepared in partnership with the Office of Competitive Analysis and Artful Reconnoitering on the Protectorate's recent management shakeup. Who in the world is Emery Thoreau, aka the Consul, the button-down, well-groomed, rough customer who so deftly heave-hoed his sovereign to become top canid of the Protectorate? A competent confidence man, he played the long game as aide-de-camp to 2 generations of sovereigns, exploiting their trust to lay the foundation for his ruthless self-promotion. Thoreau's master stroke was to co-opt the Sentinels. Ostensibly formed to encourage patriotic zeal, they're now the Consul's boot heel. Classic totalitarian sleight of iron hand. Don't take our analysis for it. Hear the Consul's motives replayed in high fidelity in this recent Protectorate broadcast.
That I believe my decision-making is superior to the Sovereign. That I consider him naive, grief-stricken, unfit to serve as the caretaker of the world.
Why should we care who's minding the Protectorate store? The Consul is a brutal adversary of unfettered self-betterment. His
battle! Unleash my might upon them!
A tyrant! We're the protectors of this terrible...
Oh, that was a throw and a half. Was this gun bad or what? How about I just have this fucking, where is it? What is this? The N gauge? That grenade I threw was perfect. Really fucked them. Move. Alright, I need to go where now? I need to go here. Crab Witch.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I just noticed this compass doesn't have cardinal directions. Why? Unless, maybe that's north. I mean, you could just put an N. Hello? The Goomerang?
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. The only explanation is that they were lackeys of the Consul. Why else would they engage someone such as myself without expecting reprisal? Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Where we gotta go for this guy? Over here? Everybody here is dead.
Stop right there, Arbiter.
Nice glasses.
Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to
Who is this guy? I hear him a lot.
I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to sentinels or the Consul.
questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not arrive to aid your decision-making.
Virgil's not coming, you say? Curious. And here I was thinking I was already present.
Virgil, touting your flair for the dramatic, even now I see. But I fear our reunion must wait until we've dealt with this pawn of the consul.
I had not expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal. I should think not. I would more readily seek lodging with a neural parasite than a sentinel. This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the consul's own.
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have arrived at my request.
The responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least have the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
You may not believe me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate. I've no wish to fight. Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you.
It's possible this is a ploy, and the consul is on to Virgil and I. But if that is so, why lure me here, then meet me openly when Perrault could have ambushed me from behind?
Are you mad? Because he seeks to lower your guard, then strike. Surely you don't intend to converse with him about it?
I trust sentinels no more than you, but I am using this situation to gather information, which I would expect you would also do if you weren't so focused on haranguing me.
I appreciate the support. Though we are not related by blood, I suppose we are just as wont to bicker with one another as true brothers.
Conversation is not likely to distract me from my purpose. I am here to kill no one, but unless there has been some kind of mistake, you must still submit to me.
Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. We'll need a very good reason for my not answering the consul's summons.
Wait, what? What is this lie about?
You don't look like a scientist.
I am a scientist. The automatic mustache waxer. It's pretty good. I'm a soil scientist. Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard the rumors that our foodstuffs have been 2% less nutritious than in the past. We seek to rectify this most worrisome factoid.
I see. It would appear I misjudged this situation after all. I must reinterpret my orders. Accosting you illegally and the subsequent punishment would be mortifying.
So he's chosen not to attack, But the situation has not changed. We spare him. His master gains another tool to cover up the Supreme Arbiter's death.
What are you talking about? I do not seek to hide the Supreme Arbiter's death. I seek to find her killer. Such was next on my list of duties after I apprehended you.
This is all clearly a tactic on the Consul's behalf. By sending out his agents, he seeks to deflect suspicion from himself. That is, if our compatriot here speaks true.
What must you think of me, or my fellow Sentinels, that you even suggest I'd lie to arbiters? I'm not the one positing scurrilous accusations about our beloved Consul. But you needn't take me at my word. My next assignment was to investigate the Oculus collating post. A hidden room there may contain information pertinent to the investigation. I cannot speak to its purpose, only that it is strange and worthy of investigation.
Or it is yet another falsity, intended to draw us close before snapping our necks.
It's a risk worth taking. I can endure whatever the Consul sends my way, and if there is a minuscule chance that this Sentinel speaks true, we must investigate.
I'm pleased to be of service, in some manner or another. Protectorate subjects should aid one another. If you had not interrupted me, I would have committed a terrible injustice upon my brethren. If I am to be punished for my failing, I will suffer the consequences head high. I will take my leave of the lot of you, and in peace. It is my sincere hope that circumstances are as you claim, lest we be forced to meet again.
I shall follow him out, just to certify he intends to act as he speaks. That's done with. He left peaceably, as he said, though I have my doubts for how long.
That was some impressively savvy improvisation before, Commander. Without you, circumstances would have certainly devolved into a battle to the death.
I'll spare you my doubts for the umpteenth time, Tristan. I just hope the risk is worthwhile.
I appreciate your caution, but it is quite unnecessary. My comrade and I will look into Oculus collating post. Let us do just that. I regret we've not had more time to talk, Virgil. It has been ages.
Worry not. I'm certain we'll have plenty of time to converse when you've finished your investigation. I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again, my friend.
Have an update about that personal matter. You know, the one that might end the universe. The other universe-ending thing. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Bujold's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity. I wholly agree. I pieced together information from earlier leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but I'd suggest we journey there sooner than later. May the plan favor us against long odds.
great shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Stop all your moving and shaking, go-getters. I have news you need to know right now. The Space Rift has undergone a sudden and rapid intensification in size. Stop all your moving and shaking, go-getters. I have news you need to know right now. The Space Rift has undergone a sudden and rapid intensification in size and vigorousness.
Where the hell did we park?
And not in a new and improved bigger is better kind of way. Our own VP of Product Development, Dirty Hewitt, can attest to that.
Dirty Hewitt.
She would if she hadn't been killed by the Rift in the line of fiduciary duty, acting as our duly delegated representative for some high-risk negotiations. Hewitt's tragic and very literal termination does present an opening for enterprising rung climbers. Do you have the acumen to become Auntie's right-hand VP?
Did I kill her? This is the lady.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue
In that one pot.
until the next class.
This song a real stand-up number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Feedback cannon. Sonic hurts. Sonic hurts, but also Sonic heals.
So many dead, places falling apart. The meaning of life is in there, and we are the keepers.
Anchor hold. I think I'm going there. Is it here? Can I talk to you?
Have to say, disagree with your decision about Niles. Agents who follow orders are an easy supply. Those of good character are hard to come by. Did you have something else to discuss? May all our endeavors yield expected results.
Hey, I asked him if he wanted to leave. He said yes, so he left. What am I gonna do? You little bitch. Anyways. Where the fuck is this? Huh?
Oh. I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now.
Greetings to our Order of the Ascendant listeners.
They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I suspect the missing anchorite knows something, at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to.
This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered. Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister-mate Anchor's Brun has some explaining to do. A disputation of current order methodology focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the Laureate Council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly. I saw that. I believe it was Anchor's Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station. That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden, placed by the name of Point Obviation. Oh, we're past that, I'm afraid. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea. This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground. Yes, time to seek out Anchor's Brun.
I see where I am. How come I never went in that room?
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Here's a bulletin that will boost your boardroom confidence. An update on major combat operations across... Here's a bulletin that will boost your boardroom confidence. An update on major combat operations across Arcadia. Because when it comes to Auntie's bottom line, war is swell. News from the front lines is nothing but grand. Look no farther than Praetor. Not the most picturesque piece of real estate, but a profitable one by gum. Wasn't so long ago that Praetor was supposedly an impregnable protectorate stronghold. A dank, glow-in-the-dark closet to stack all the skeletons of their repressive society. Now look at it. Our ingenious acquisition forces...
I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring here.
Formed the Protectorate's black sites into highlights of our quarterly income report. Factories, chemical plants, unnatural resources, all ours for the exploiting. An incredible return on our troop investment. And while every planetary occupation has its hazards, Praetors have been minimal. True vulnerable species of megafauna seems unusually aggressive. Sounds like an ideal candidate for the lab coats and biological weapons to me. Protectorate attempts to reclaim their assets have been repulsed easily. Our Praetor facilities are operating at 100%. Put no stock in rumors you may hear to the contrary. Mere water cooler scuttlebutt from disgruntled down-and-outers or jealous lower managers who balked when anti-first proposed we put boots on that rock. You can always trust Wireless Free Arcadia. We're straight shooters, just like our combat forces expanding our market share across the star system. Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Oh shit. About to turn on in a specific. Oh my god. So it's like a fifth, second, ninth. Oh, once I click it, that's it. And then it clicks. Right. Okay. We're gonna go numerical order, I guess. I think it's this way. Cool.
Standing by to stupefy.
setting up my aggression. Target F.
The cost may be high.
This is Chief Quigley. According with the intensive registry, this most unusual including their serial wave routes.
Necessary vulnerabilities identified.
It would be a hoot to hack a captured ore terminal. Use it to have Instead, we wound up chinwagging. It turns out we had much in common. They're bored, we're bored.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews and a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze involved, there's betting. And while those are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow head. They just see stats and percents and don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games of six caps was the easiest way to make bits.
I don't even do stealth, so this just seems like a bad time for me. For sure, I'll take it. Also, where is this guy? He procced that. That's a lot of words. I don't care for that.
Look skyward with pride at that brilliant speck in Elysium orbit. That's the ACS Undisputed Claim, a beacon of profitability. More than just our corporate flagship.
They're having a good time here. Had all types of games.
Ever since we acquired it during the merger with Spacer's Choice in Tau City. Aboard you'll find top-of-the-line facilities from hangar bays to mess halls to the medical wing.
Where is this guy, bro? Like what? What is going on?
Our flagship is a model of self-sufficiency, the tightest of tight ships. Outages and life support are rare, not worth mentioning. Forget about it. The Undisputed Claim is home to a cross-section of our corporate hierarchy, from our beloved CEO herself in her tower office box to the bottom runners in the bowels of the
This
ship.
guy doesn't exist.
First with a convenient tram system, knockback drinks
What
in the
the
famous
fuck?
bottom runner saloon, ballparks and figures on a cocktail napkin, make a few handshake deals, but don't hobnob unduly. We all have
Proceeding to attack. Combatant scan. Recharge for mayhem.
What the fuck are you doing?
I have a fix on
Oh, that's what. It's just my chest.
combatant scan.
It's my fucking armor. I forgot there was like I have a guy attached to me. This rocket launcher is ass. This is the. Don't have a sniper rifle. This is a 39. Oh. Don't have like a super sniper rifle. I have the shrink ray. Let's try that. Don't have a super. I have a lot of cool weapons that I'm gonna try.
Mobilizing. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Arcadia for better melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best.
And now, back to it. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. But we probably ought to tell you there's a side element or two.
Apoplexy, whooping fits, childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of mood, bloody swamp, night
This thing is wild looking. I don't think I have anything for it.
terrors, melancholia.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild days, scrumpox, general malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Advanced energy modulator. I think I can make. Oh. I lied. I can't make shit. Oh wait, no, I can. This one? No, I never had. It came with it. Anyways, what's this rifle that I got? What is this? Do I have this? I don't remember getting that. I wish they would give it a little bit more fanfare when you loot ones like that.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality.
I don't know I don't know what the thing I have is called.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious
What is this thing called?
adjacent snack
from the maker of
Feedback
Meteorite
cannon.
and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made
There it
from the
is.
finest coagulated slurry of
What kind of gun is this?
vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht entrails,
It's a shock rifle, yeah.
organs, salt tuna skin, nanopeels, and tobacco husks for the perfect
Marksman rifle?
combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And bucking extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Consult your employee handbook to determine the sampling you're presently allowed.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness.
Did I not go here?
Work extra shifts, you can sleep.
You can sleep later? Is that what they're gonna say?
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong left on the ACS Undisputed Cup. And who did I see riding with me? The
That hurt. Whoops. Wait, so how much is one shot? Okay. What am I observing?
Listen, child, take it straight from me. This term, self-petting, makes you
Ow.
everything you ever hoped to be.
This gun makes a noise that is not good. Yeah, I don't know where this thing. Oh, what? The fuck?
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new casual surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper runners are winning. So shortly you and I will all get rich.
Persuade them that a better me. Liberate society. Sell them on a improved fee. It's time to mount to party.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Make that fire for the brave. Commence the maddening
That I did come in here, but I never looted that, huh? I can't see. My eyes. My poor eyes. Oh, right, this area.
Come to an end. And she quickly penned an invoice for her time. And smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
Now, a catchy pitch for Patsy's products you simply can't live without. Say, you've got your alien plantain corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontier person type. Try it! Despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great.
Everyone knows Salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to.
Natterfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste.
What the hell?
better than overtime.
Target and suffered extensive damage, Commander.
This gun sucks. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
It's loaded with additives and preservatives made with 100% real organisms.
Combatant scan.
For Gary!
Go for torpification.
Better than overtime.
Yes, it's the only
Active, sir.
pick you up. Never let you down. Try Purple Berry today.
Investigating hostile.
Those spiders are no joke. Uh-oh. They didn't shoot me.
And runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotion.
That's no damage. What is this?
Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter town center for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone
Here is charge. You try to let it go again. I will return on my power sector scope for combatant analysis. Vital signs are red flag. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Oh, they're all dead now.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't talk from. The first food inhaled to the very last. Try bubblegum slim. Try bubblegum slim. The bridge tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slim.
What did I just get? I got a minigun. Where is it? Why is the value so shit?
At home or at work, by the pack or the case, it's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-ba, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da-do.
Doesn't have a DPS for some reason.
Consider self-preservation a priority. Hostilities are afoot.
You can't talk from that first food inhaled to the
Fix on their weaknesses.
with flavor, bubblegum slims, try slims.
Whoa, that is crazy in there. Somebody to shut that off?
Profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Auntie
Seems kind of fucked in there.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
At Auntie's Choice, we think there is no freedom without freedom of choice. And you need all 10 flavors of Spectrum vodka in order to be free.
Done with the ready, Commander.
Fried, smoked, and canned salt tuna fillets. Be free, everyone! Be free with
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Fried crisp, the stuff from in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in the sewer? Fried crisp, we really got a fella. We took the scraps, rip all the trash, then smash them flat and fry 'em.
This is the only place I don't know how to get to. Oh. I don't know. I forgot about it. I can just climb. Am I on the other side of the fucking river? Shit. I am.
Fried crisp, 1,000% germ-free. There's nothing surprised when it's fresh fried from 105 degrees.
place. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eye.
Have I ever heard this song? I'm blasting.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Updated travel guidance for all Auntie's Choice staff presently stationed in Golden Ridge. The Department of Aggressive Acquisitions and Persons Elimination has issued new guidelines for those perambulating outside occupied areas during approved break or leave periods. Site Safety Officer Dignan Chow reports byways beset by groups of, quote, desperate, jittery, possibly chemically dazed outcasts turned to bushwhacking and barbarism, end quote. Personnel encountering parties from the aforesaid societal castoffs are advised to shoot first, upsell products to later. Now, on to other things. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy feast.
Whoa.
Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Worst, oh, worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst, oh, worst. Grab a can today.
Yeah, prices are up, but like
They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hawks and rings to dips. Efficient meals means we make
they'll just shoot me. All right.
Next up, the real reason wireless free Arcadia exists. Advertising. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry.
Stay hungry.
Whoever said humanity can't exist
What the hell did I just get?
never met.
Didn't I just get a gun?
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
This thing, remote detonator.
You need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Explosive skill. Oh, that's pretty cool, but I don't have.
So much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that
I just need to put this on here. This thing is too good. Hello? I need to get an add-on for it though. What am I going to Eden for? Confront who? Anchoress Brun. Oh, she's there? Oh.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified
Oh,
across the
bye-bye.
waters of Elysium.
Cease any and all manner of perambulation.
Bottom rung. This is wireless free Arcadia.
Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The endpoint?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Anchoress Brun straight away.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome to Point Obviation.
Anchoress Brun is continuing Annalise research from Winter's Grass. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
Everything's well guarded. Let's not make any sudden moves. Unless, you know, we want to fight.
No longer does my pack intestine take where I have to be. Oh,
Look, everyone! It's the endpoint. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
I'm vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado. Hope you don't mind me saying. Go on up. You're expected.
B is true, or Q is true.
Doubt the Anchoress will walk away from the research lightly. May require some aggressive convincing.
Oh, who's this? Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped prove Anchoress Chow's argument that violence is sometimes necessary. I admit I have modified my stance toward that more recently. I understand your actions led to Seer Wiley's unfortunate demise. Such a bright boy, such promise. And as for you, I've been informed that you're Marisol Delgado. I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions, I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist? It was more of a disputation as a scholarly objection than a manifesto per se, but why quibble? Anchoress Chow is very much against it. Her accident was quite tragic. You saw the disputation, though. Tell me, what did you think? You read it, yes? You're right, it did. Normally I'm the soul of fastidiousness, I assure you. I hope you can forgive my unconscionable error as I summarize my main points.
We'll overlook it this one time. Go on.
Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom shut down the division that operated here, the other squandered it. Our sect aims to end human suffering. Sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department, from their methods and their science. To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Oh, you're an admirer as well? It's one of the very things that led me to agree to lead the efforts here. I believe it's the way forward for the Order. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researchers' theories.
Really? Seer Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
Yes, we're so very pleased to have her. If you thought her work before was captivating, wait until you hear the experiment she's overseeing now. The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
Sounds like it could change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call down to let her know you're coming. Yes, she's monitoring the experiment. I'll have elevator access unlocked so you can join her. Do please stay in the observation area, though. The work is quite delicate. We'll speak further after you check over Sia Bourgeois' work and the experiment concludes. Oh, so exciting.
How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review my work. I'll press them to verify my settings. Thereupon we will begin.
Splendid. While others pontificate, we act. I await word of our success with bated breath.
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment. What in the endless void are you? Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again? I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help, or stay out of my way. The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macro-evs, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff. That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame. We know what happens if that's successful, so I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment. All you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the 2nd floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent. It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
Anyone else hear that? No? Oh, just me then, I see.
Shut up. Trying to sneak here.
Worthless bodies.
Oh. Unconfigured Altai Vitae sample. Oh, this is right.
Trust that is the sound of science going exceptionally well.
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithm.
Stop talking.
This motherfucker.
Worthless bodies.
The guy is having the time of his life. I don't know what they want me to do here. The one in the vent. You mean this one?
Please.
We don't know what that is, so 500 gallons per minute. This is 400 P's? Pumps? It's not gallons.
Go qualifications.
Come on.
Sure, I've done my part.
Okay, that's how it should be, I think.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance.
Scoping out a hostile.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen from the test chamber. The experiment will then begin.
Did it work? Did it work? See, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchoress Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun. But she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
How the fuck are we supposed to do that?
All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers?
Brain off?
Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolden considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
A brain-off against an Order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change. Success isn't guaranteed. A fair degree of cleverness is required. But you would have the help of someone reasonably intellectually nimble.
I would be willing and on hand to assist, and the other option would remain if we botch it.
Marisol knows what she's doing. I vote for murder. I just love watching her work.
Alright.
I'm not arguing it's the best option, just that it is an option. Rightly or wrongly, I am familiar with the cost involved.
The Order of the Ascendant should be dedicated to uplifting humanity, not racking up a body count unduly. Our former department was shut down for things like this. Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder shouldn't be our first option here. Too many drawbacks, both mathematically and ethically.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I have been trying to be different. From the person others believe me to be.
From the legend? If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet. Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely. The Anchors is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely. Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results. Marisol, do keep out of trouble.
What is going on here? Oh, there's a bird. That's why I'm like, what is this circle about? There's a bird out there. Where's the vent? Near the elevator. Downstairs? Or, oh, it's right here. Oh, that's why the bird is there. I get it. Oh, this bird is a skull? It's crazy. Wait, I didn't want to kill her. The hell, man! I just wanted to turn it on like as a backup or whatever, not just destroy her right away. All right, so talk to her. If she refuses, then kill her. I thought it was like a, you know, like a remote type thing.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything. What? Are you all right? Did you hit your head coming up here? I mean, what is that supposed to mean? It couldn't. Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry. I assure you it is not. Grace was personally responsible for its selection after advisement by our team. Everything is modeled after top-order labs. What else concerned you? Everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. Well, with science, one is never truly certain. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. Now, I'm starting to believe you're just needlessly fretting. Is this his nerves. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be dismissive. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom.
Hitting her with science and stuff is not working.
Oh, is one of you a seer now? Because I put considerable more stock in the prognostications of the Order's prime mathematicians than I do any old run-of-the-mill soothsayer. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant.
Was it Marisol supposed to help? She's not helping me at all. She's not saying anything. She's making me...
That's both incorrect and rather mean. Ah, the experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure. Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. I fear this was a waste of valuable time.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add. There's a critical flaw in Seer Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling. Yet I remain unswayed.
We tried. Our fallback plan's our only option now. Head for the hatch.
What was that? You're starting to worry me. What do you intend to do?
Can I try again? I hope this is it. Let's see. I think if I don't try to do smart things. Oh. Autosave 2. I got too hyped up for the science stuff, which I think is what the opposite of what I want me to do.
Perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the... What? Are you all right? Did you hit your head coming up here? I mean, what is that supposed to mean? Wait. Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry. Really? In what way? Did Seer Bujold fail to explain? Using her theorem, we can map the position and path of every atom in a simulated universe, then extrapolate that to solve the equation. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected, An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, I must say. I miss her skepticalness and insight. If we could agree on a topic, there could be little doubt in its logic and rectitude. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to strive.
Our fallback plans are only option now.
I don't know. Maybe I need speech. Maybe speech is really... I kind of suspected that, but...
Fellow scholars of the Order, a tragic accident has occurred. During our recent experiment in Test Chamber Beta, we failed to recognize that ventilation systems had been left connected to Test Chamber Alpha. As you know, it had been recently refurbished as an enclosure for Agnes Braun. She gave her life for science. Well, it's true that we found the related research deeply flawed, but she gave her life for the pursuit of science. As the experiment was a colossal failure, I, as senior scientist remaining, have determined we must abandon this inquiry and shut down the program immediately. Oh, such a terrible shame. Farewell.
Oh.
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchor's Brunn falls prey to an unfortunate accident right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events are unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an Order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. I don't care that you somehow roped in Bujold with that little performance. I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, poor trusting soul that she was, may have believed you were here in good faith, but I don't. You're looking more and more like enemies to me. You think I'm predisposed to assume their logic is sound and reasoning impeccable? Perhaps I do defer in part where such intellects are involved. Yet, the greater facts of this matter remain unevinced. And I remain unconvinced. Are you done? I know you're to blame. I just wanted to see how far you were going to take this. I can't believe Anchor's Brunn fell for any of it. Fellow exemplars of the Order, commence hostilities!
Oh, we're...
What is
Holy shit, we're quite fucked.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Why can't I heal? Oh, we're not in battle. Well, that went a lot worse than it could have been.
Didn't even try. I shouldn't be disappointed, but
I
think
tried.
about who you could be and forgot who you are. Always think you know better, don't you? I'd hoped you'd grown, become brave enough to face yourself before it mattered most. But no.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
Right. Them you'll listen to, apparently. Look, this may have worked out fine. I'll need to run the numbers a few times. If it did, thank you. Millions of people you'll never meet won't know how close they came to dying. If not, I guess the stakes weren't high enough you'd even once follow my lead. So hope we didn't just cock up everything. Before I forget. Here. Something to remember me by, I suppose. You'll never see me again.
Thank you. Anais? Goodbye. Oh, not really. Not right now, at any rate. Truth to tell, it felt like I'd been on a different path, but, well, I don't think Anais agrees. Thank you for asking, dear.
Don't let her lack of perspective bother you. Some people are never satisfied. She wanted the experiment stopped, you stopped it.
And we try to do it nicely, but those people didn't want to stop the nice way. My speech sucks. It's 0. It's literally.
Commander, it's customary to evaluate results after a mission of reasonable significance. Would now be good? I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through. A bit, yes. With the work I used to do, I'm no stranger to guilt and regret. Midway into my requisite sleep cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. You might believe Anchoress Brunn was a murderer, or potentially a herald to Cataclysm. Still, she was helpless, and we killed her. And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brunn rears its head, it will need to get in line.
Southworth was complicit, and now she's dead. I hope so, at least. According to Anais, we could have reduced the likelihood of that occurring by completing the brain off. It's not anywhere near zero, but it's unlikely. Let's say there are no present perils from my romantic past I'm aware of, though I can't rule it out completely. No, I'm thinking more about Anais. You were there. I'm sure you can imagine what might be going through my head. That is a reasonable understatement. When I first asked for your help, I envisioned we might speed up the solving of the equation, reinstate Anais in the Order, and more. So no, this is not how I envisioned events to culminate. In my endless internal calculations during my years drudging at the Zeranium manufactory, zero results led to this. In sum, I believe we saved everything. The numbers are solid. It is probable the future will live. Anais will live. I will live. We all will. Howbeit, separately. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
Nice work. That's what I like to see. Alright. What are we doing? What is this? 1587? What do I gotta do? Don't I gotta go back to the right, to Cloister, I think. Did I talk to her already? I don't remember.
I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall facilitate that. Now, how might we be of use to one another? Yes! Excellent! Take that, reductionists! Your horrid little surveillance devices shall finally be used for what their purpose should have been! Don't tell anyone about that outburst, please. Here's something to keep you quiet. Not by a factor of thousands. You'll have to tell me about your scholastic experiences someday, colleague. I've informed the presiding bishop you're coming to speak with her. She can be found in the room off the main stairwell. I'm sure I don't need to say this. But if you even think about bringing harm to Ruth, I shall know. Be on your very, very best behavior.
Not watching.
What the hell? Oh yeah, are people like, what the hell are you wearing, bro? You're wearing a fucked up person on your chest. Where is this bitch at? Huh? What is the quest I'm at? Can I get this quest going? There we go. Up there. Okay. I keep seeing that quest down there. I can't go down there. That's hot.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart, a bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause. Faith is trust without evidence. You deserve far more than that. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future. My sensory deprivation chamber. I spend the majority of my days closed inside the silence, dulling myself against the tedious excesses of the body and mind. It's a rather personal apparatus, customized to my biological measurements. Would you ask to try on a stranger's undersuit? Perhaps you would. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Such a loss of life is regrettable. To think that neither delegate managed to escape the station before it was inexplicably destroyed by the rift. Unthinkable. Improbable, even.
Super weird. Yeah, super weird, dude.
Regret can be a powerful teacher for those willing to learn from their mistakes. Alden Levin was a beloved member of this order, and his absence will be felt. But whether this loss may yet factor into more beneficial outcomes remains to be determined. But let us table the events of Greater Tranquility Station for now. The archive remains at the forefront of my mind, as it must be on yours, or else you would not be here. walk me through your plan then. Once the data is processed, what then? And so it may, but perhaps we are putting the solution before the problem. Until the Order has control over the archive again, this discussion is all but moot. Any way I interpret the numbers, it is obvious the plan brought you here to deliver the archive out of Protectorate subjugation and back into Order hands. But before we go further, you should be aware, by aligning yourself with us in this matter, Auntie's Choice will almost assuredly see you as a threat to their interests. Are you prepared to accept that consequence?
Just get on with it.
It will be a mutually beneficial arrangement, I can assure you. Let us now discuss the particulars of what will be required to reclaim the archive. Fortunately, I have given this some thought, and already have a strategy in place. First, Order forces must move into our former headquarters at Spirton. A simpler task now that you have liberated it. By all accounts, you thoroughly routed the enemy. Well done. More importantly, there is a lift located in Spirton which can
Already
deliver
done.
troops into the archive.
Already
to
done.
assist you
Everything
against
already
the
done.
Protectorate. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the archive by alternate means, via a bridge connected to Newton. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently blocking the bridge.
No, I already passed it.
Ordinarily, I do not fancy surprises, but you are proving an exception to that rule. With such a device in hand, bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date, you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length in one of our labs, provided all goes according to plan. There is a computronical key that you will also need to locate within the archive called the Calcaduceus. The Calcaduceus grants special
I have
access
this.
to the archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more. By your lack of questions, I assume you feel confident about your chances. But it occurs to me that a more indirect approach might also be suitable for retaking Spirton. Take this access card. It opens a discreet side entrance on the western side of Spirton, just past a collapsed portion of the outer wall. Once inside, it may be possible to divert power from the Protectorate's turrets via a nearby terminal. The same card should grant you access to the building housing the terminal. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there was a serious scientician.
Did her clothes change?
The plan is always in motion, much like you, it would seem. As I told you in my message, a splinter group was responsible for recruiting your fellow agent and tasking her to perpetrate that heresy. The conviction of those radicals was such that they elected to perish from exposure to Cloister's wilderness to avoid fouling their predictions and my interference. Their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action, to no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then, as I do now.
May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
I'm about to hit the cap. I have the Caduceus thing. Right? I mean, there's something going on with the way this quest is all kind of fucky.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
I mean, I should just out the spy chick, right? Where is she? I'm fully in with the Order. Oh, I have to do everything first.
Did you know around 1,000 species of bacteria live on human skin? A fascinating, if not relevant, bit of trivia. Wouldn't you agree? And prodding me was intended to elicit what result, exactly? At any rate, I am quite conscious, merely waiting. I can assure you that of my numerous psychic afflictions, narcolepsy is not one of them. Would that it were, but no. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates. Indeed you are. All figures have value in the universal equation, although, upon immediate reflection, I don't think that's what you meant. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently. Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You'll understand. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I, don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance? Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theories relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings. How unexpected. Almost as if there's a universal plan at work in the universe. Please return when you've found all four. I will be here. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. As you have cleverly sussed out, Laplace's garden is the subject of an experiment into social conditioning, or curating, if you will, through the use of therapeutic pharmacology. We have been administering a pharmaceutical to the population of the garden via the water supply that aids in emotional regulation. We call it perspective. It's odorless, harmless, well, apart from the withdrawal, but I can assure you we have our best minds working on that little issue. Minor complication at worst. Irritation, paranoia, increased desire to gamble. Oddly enough, all manageable conditions, of course. We are increasingly operating with fewer resources, however, and most regrettably, we've had to eject more and more subjects from the experiment in order to continue it. In a plan-perfected universe, we would have ample time to wean participants off perspective before sending them out the garden. But, alas, we do not live in that universe. Yet. I'm pleased you agree. Though, to be clear, it wouldn't have mattered much if you felt differently. Don't we all?
Alright. I thought he was going to give me, like, access, but maybe he'll give me access once I help. I can just take these. Let me save. I think I'm done for now. Break time.